Nice. Oh, Rich gets him. Oh!
Oh my.
What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over Ktuner's application. We're going to be talking about quick enables and quick adjustments. And assuming you got your Ktuner device set up, you download the application, you went through all the prompts, you set up your username, email, password, and you registered the device. It's going to be presented with the screen. And you're going to go to here to new file. And by the way, this is for the Civic Si and the new Acura Integra. You're going to click here, find your car, and right here you're going to be presented with all the base maps. Now if you're somebody that just wants to add a little extra oomph to your car, and that's why you purchased the tune, 18 psi in sport and 16.5 in the other target modes, which is normal and comfort, I think this is going to be the tune for you guys. Only reason why I recommend this tune for anybody is just because this car tends to run hot and it doesn't have proper cooling when you add more PSI. And what happens is when the car, if you're an aggressive driver and that knock control goes up or the car is running hot, basically what's going to happen is this car is going to pull back timings and you're going to lose power, and now you're just negating the whole reason you purchased the tune. So I would say 18 psi in sport, 16.5 in the other target modes is the perfect tune for anybody. You can go to 21 or 22 psi. You know, approach these with caution. I use 21 psi. I'm not an aggressive driver. I'm also in New York. It's kind of cold out here, so I have a little more wiggle room when it comes to how much psi I can use. I actually went to 22 psi. Felt amazing. I had no issues with it, no clutch slipping, but I'm going to stick with 21 psi and 18 in the other target modes. You can try this mode if you want. If you're somebody that's like, no, I'm chill, I'll have, I just drive this car aggressively when I want to have a little fun, then 21 psi is the way to go. So you're going to click next, you load this tune, and we're going to go to main parameters and quick adjustments. Now we're going to talk about throttle responsiveness, and that's basically the throttle curve in the car. You put your foot on the pedal. Between factory and improved 1, 2, and 3, there is a difference. Now between 1, 2, and 3, the difference is very subtle. It's up to you which one you want to use. They're both good. It's not like throttle controllers in the past. If you ever use a throttle controller, you put it on the highest setting, the car is like jumping forward when you even touch the pedal. It's not like this. This car has a very gradual throttle response, which is pleasant. I came from a WRX. I also had the Super Ascent. If anybody's owned those cars knows that that car is like unpredictable. Sometimes you hit the pedal, car shoots forward. Sometimes it does nothing. This car is always the same experience. It's very pleasant, easy to drive. There's also the reduced revving option, which I recommend. Right now, I'm going to go to level 3 just because I haven't tried level 3 yet. And, I'll go over if there's any difference between 1, 2, and 3 with the reduced revving. But we're going to do level 3 now. Advanced VSA control strategy. I haven't really messed with this yet, but if you watch my video, if you look back to one of my videos, I talk about how to disable VSA or traction control fully. That's the mode I use all the time, so I usually leave this on factory. All right, turbo responsiveness. Now, this is a parameter I would have anybody adjust because it really does make a difference, especially in the low end and mid range. And basically, this controls how the turbo reacts to the throttle. It basically helps the car spool faster to reach boost targets. And the trick to this is you have to go to quick enables and enable early spool. This is very important. This makes such a difference in the car. And basically, early spool allows the turbos to spool quicker and sooner when you get on the throttle. And basically, you build boost faster, and this improves that low end and mid range torque, and you feel it. Now, there's level 1, 2, and 3. I've never tried 3 yet, so we're gonna load 3. And basically, the custom boost levels in Tune 1 is basically what we set: 18 in normal and comfort. Sport has 21, but as you can see, you could adjust it to whatever you want. But I'll leave it stock. I'm gonna leave this one on 2, this one on 1, and later on in the video, we'll go over the differences and see if I actually feel a difference with level 3. I'm pretty sure I will. But between 1 and 2, there is a difference. You actually feel that difference in low end and the mid-range torque, but you have to have early spool enabled. Now in this car, like I said before, you're gonna wanna, if you're running high boost, you're gonna wanna pay attention to that knock control, because once the knock control goes, I would say like 0.8, you start feeling that difference in power. Like you can feel the power kind of being taken away. Now, this is not really going to harm the car if it does go higher than that, but you don't want it to go that high just because you're going to pull back power and defeating the whole purpose of even getting a tune. So that's why I recommend people to go to that, try to put normal at a lower PSI so you could switch to that, drive around, and let that knock control kind of settle down so you can get back to being aggressive again.